Anywho, we're off on the first set. First race of this set. Why do I keep mixing those two up? Whoops. But yeah, early bloodshot kill for both racers. Probably will take all the items here. All of them are pretty good. Torture balls being the best thing in there, but everything is definitely appreciated. Yeah, I gotta get on that CoNDOR news. CoNDOR news. Coming to you this Saturday. That's tomorrow. Unless it's Saturday already, then it's today. Yeah, this is a pink shovel for Melon as well. Oh, that's a pretty good food shop. It to be Saturday already here. One day I'll be on CoNDOR News. That's if I ever play Necrodancer. Cap. Yeah, Melon out of zone ahead. Ribbon definitely employing the building strategy as he always does. Oh yeah, pretty similar builds. Ribbon does have the armor though, which can easily pay off. Ooh, nice gold kill there on Ribbon's end. Take out this red dragon. Ooh, this leprechaun milk is pretty juicy. I'm a bit worried about that spirit up there. Could have interrupted this whole thing, but it seems to just be vibing there without aggroing Ribbon. Oh yeah, Melon now with the electric dagger is in the lead. Pretty sizable lead, but often is the case when you watch Ribbon races, is that Ribbon slow at the beginning and then starts zooming very fast. Ooh, bit of trouble with this rotisable. Will be pretty lengthy. Melon, meanwhile, with a blood drum throw to take out the king. Ribbon has not found too much out of the building. Attempts at building up a build. Looking pretty nice for Melon. This is a pretty big lead. As Ribbon continues to struggle to find items to help out in this build. Melon is just playing a bit shakily there. Didn't need a backup for that nightmare. It seems to be being a bit spooked here. Ooh, a ring of piercing. Melon can't afford that. And Ribbon's game crashed. That sucks. Oh no. Go in, do have a pause. That was a 3-2, loading into 3-2 during that crash. Looks like we are reseeding. That was a good seed too. But well then. Okay, well, we're reseeding and starting on over. It's coming up to be a pretty interesting race as well. We still have different seeds. These are different seeds. And there you go. Okay, well, that previous race is being completely thrown out. I'm gonna replace it with this reseed. And good luck, have fun once again. Hope for no crashes. And the races are off. Immediate heal spell? Already a pretty hot start to the seed. Ring of War pickup for Ribbon in the 1-1 arena. The Melon is just often to push forward, as usual. Pretty much the opposite race strategy on these races here. Ribbon going for the build, a Melon just going for the go. Ribbon now has a Warhammer, which is meh. But 2 damage Warhammer is pretty solid in that you're gonna mash through a lot of things. It is a gold Warhammer as well, so gold kills are an option. Warhammer is kind of just like Flail, but better. Ribbon with a bomb now will be able to check what's in the super secret shop and also kill this Blood Shopkeeper. And swap off to staff, actually. Just trying to pain for Ribbon. I think looking around for an enemy to use it with. Oh, and a melon goes down. I think a wind mage or something here. Oi, yeah. Pretty tricky situation that you have to handle without dropping a beat, because if you drop a beat, you're gonna be low damage, and there's those two golems coming in. We've been spending a very long time on 1-2. Melon has already caught up, actually. Yeah, I would... Knowing what I know about the seed now, I would take Strength Boots, take Warhammer, and take Courage. But, like, still, this is a very strong build, especially compared to a Melon, who has, like, nothing. Yeah, that Pain Shrine is an entire build. But yeah, even with a death, I mean, especially with a death, Ribbon has the elbow room to get his strategy working, getting a strong build, and then go. Earlier today, we had an Ochre 3043-4. Yeah, putting up a pace like that without Axe or the speedy boots is pretty insane. Ribbon has... the cat here has Ring of War, though, so maybe we'll leave that behind. Already has a very serviceable weapon. But, I mean, cat's cat. I guess it's fine. Oh, this is not flawless. Not getting the iframe either. Cat symbols. I think I still have those. No, I don't. No, wait. Yeah, there. Oh, yeah, just Magic Ham. It seems like a pretty even race right now, but Ribbon has a better build, though is lacking the cat out of choice, rather than not finding it. Ooh, some pretty big hits for Melon. And not Sarah healing either. Orcha balls pick up for Ribbon. Ribbon's still confident enough to continue building, even though Ribbon is even with the opponent. And a Melon taking another dunk. Pretty rough. Did find a Courage Shovel somewhere, and that could have helped. Which Ribbon won't find, but Ribbon has a lot of space to work with. Yeah. So you can see it right there, kind of insulting. To die so close to protection that would have saved your life. Melon going for the throw? And it won't work. Might as well try though. There's still a chance that it will work. It just didn't work in this instance. Okay, Ribbon just gets Pink Shovel anyways. Not like it matters too much anymore. But a tier 2 shovel is always nice to have. Because you can dig more walls, obviously. Oh, this is a traffic jam of enemies going into the shop. The shop sucks though, so I don't know why there's a crowd waiting to go shopping there. Imagine if there was a Blade Master with a whip. That would be terrifying. That'd be horrible. That'd be horrible game design. Ooh, nice fat gluttony there for Ribbon. Synchrony is the thing, right? For turning all of your horrible modding ideas, all of your horrible Necrodancer ideas into a reality. I forgot. Shout out to Synchrony, by the way. If you don't know what Synchrony is, it's mainly for online Necrodancer, but there's also a pretty robust modding API that comes with it. So if you're looking to mod Necrodancer and you want to go beyond necrodancer.xml and visual and audio edits, look into Synchrony. Or if you want to play online. It's still in development, but progress has been pretty excellent. And it's exciting to see where the project will go in the future. Yeah, and feel free, they do testing sessions. Feel free to hop in on those. The mod that requires few people to leave a level. Pretty cool. Wait, we can have like actual Battle Royale Necrodancer. Where if you're the last person moving on to the next floor, you get left behind. You do? Synchrony's sick. No, not PvP. Because CoNDOR has been running the Battle Royale format. But yeah, that probably isn't too hard to implement. If it's only a certain amount of people can move on and just kill everyone who was too slow. King of the Hill, I guess. I guess I kind of imagine it more like Fall Guys Battle Royale, where only a few people can move on to the next floor and everyone else gets eliminated. Either you die, or you're too slow. Mod requires half the people step on stairs. Dude, Synchrony is sick. I haven't been really keeping it up with it. Or just checking on it here and there, and like every time I check up on it, I'm always impressed at what is there. Anywho, a race is going on. Ribbon will be able to snag the first point of the set. GG's. But yeah, both races are ready to go for this next seed. That could be interesting. I'm not sure if he should be able or should not be able to interact with other players. I wonder if that's possible. It probably is. Where you just have a bunch of people running the same scene. I don't know. I don't know. With digging all walls in the level of dig percent? Yeah. Synchrony is super cool. Game Jam Door 3 might be up for Grudge Door, and that has the potential if anyone wants to make Synchrony mods for that. PvP batch for Grudge Door. There's a lot of stuff you could do with Grudge Door. Anywho, racing, a melon finding a lightweight torch on 1-3. So this is a 2 damage cat, pretty serviceable. Ribbon meanwhile with the holstered blood spear. That's a pretty good thing to have holstered. Can use it for health regeneration and for throws. Which makes it a pretty solid weapon to have holstered. Sometimes when you have holstered, you have 2 weapons that serve the same purpose and one of them serves the purpose better than the other one, so you just keep using that. Melon dropping the flawless, no boss chest, which could be big. Giving enemies items is already big meme. Yeah. Again, we see the diverging strategies at play. Ribbon spending more time to build up a build, and a melon just deciding to move it. This heal spell is pretty nice for Ribbon. Just realized Ribbon no longer has a weapon holstered. Now would be a great time to have the Lead Sphere. Oh, already threw it, that's why. Where's... No flawless for Ribbon as well then? Where's the boss chest? That seemed perfectly fine. It must have dropped a beat somewhere or something. Oh, we had a need key. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh no. Well, Melon's likely one hit from death now, which is not fun. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh, Melon actually isn't going for a black check. We'll go for purple for Fireball. I feel like that benefits Ribbon. Ribbon got the potion from it. That's a better... Yeah, Ribbon does have the heal spell to easily get the need potion. And you aren't too worried about keeping the potion alive unless you have regeneration, which Ribbon did. So, kind of a shame to lose a potion because you could have used... Ooh, okay. Ribbon making sure not to double tap that explosive mushroom. That scared me a bit. Knows what he's doing though. Here's a titanium cat pickup and an armor spot for Melon. This is a 3 damage cat. There isn't too much more going for this build though. Shovel could be pretty nice. But yeah, a lot less scary for Melon without the gi. Ribbon actually going for a different chest here. We'll forego Fireball spell for a Blood Harp. Definitely could be pretty nice. as a source of regen, but I think I like the Blood Spear holstered better. There is a Titanium Cat coming up, so that'll be the main weapon. But yeah, we're seeing some pretty good use out of the heart for Ribbon here. We'll be able to get a heal without you using the heal spell. But yeah, here is the shop with the armor and the Titanium Cat for Ribbon. Ring of War for a melon will bring this cat up to 4 damage. Probably will bomb for peace right here. There we go. Probably should have just used Fireball after that bomb. Looks like Ribbon. It's only on 1 heart. Ribbon don't hug dragons. Ribbon hugged a dragon apparently. It's a bit scary, but seems pretty manageable. Definitely will be a bit slow for Ribbon as a result of this lack of health. Lobbing a nade. And a potion fine for Melon. We'll just be able to dig in thanks to the battle shovel. Melon has a pretty sizable advantage here. Usually Ribbon's is able to put a better build to good use, but this build is only somewhat better. That heal spell definitely can get some great value out of that, but everything else, Melon has been able to. Oh no! Oh. Okay, Ribbon making it to the next floor. That was very scary and dying. It's probably just running into a harpy or something. Yeah, the potion's right there as well. Yeah, running into harpy. With the potion right there. Shame to see. Yeah, Melon now has the option to slow play. Heavy glass swap for Melon, I agree. It's 5-3. And you'll probably get more value out of that than leather armor. Furby. Oh, what's this? What's this? This is the okay, Dead Ringer. I don't know what that was. Yeah, with Cat you can't do Oblivion. It's not new, I've seen it done before. Except I don't I don't know if that was right or not. Yeah. With this Cat you can't do Oblivion because Amellen's up to 4 damage. Because that will kill the Minotaur and you need the Minotaur to be alive. But GG's to Amellen, finishing with the race in time 10:04.67. I'll take a quick BRB. Hopefully I'll be back in time. Okay, deal. Good luck, have fun to both racers. Let's see. Melon does not seem... Okay, never mind. I was about to say, that does not look like ready, but both races are readied up to go into its third and final seed of the set. Immediate phasing dagger. Always a good dagger to have early on, but I mean, obviously, you'd want to find a better one. Ooh, some red dragon wrangling here? Don't know what's being attempted here, I think. Well, just gives up on that. One erase carrying phasing too, and phasing can definitely be fine. Especially with this no, it's not a horrible weapon. It's very serviceable. 4 damage in zone 1. Yeah, that definitely helps. Riven will be successful with the Dragon Wrangling. Also, is this a potion room? I think that's a potion room or so. Oh, never mind. Never mind, it's not a potion room. Yeah, Ribbon saving the bomb, able to kill the blood shop, otherwise phasing would just phase into the shop walls and be unobtainable. That's why Melon was so keen on getting the dragon wrangled, but ultimately failing. This is a what? A boss shrine for Ribbon. We'll be able to pick up 3 damage on this phasing dagger. Meanwhile, Melon with a flawless boss getting shield spell. Bit of a mimic hit for Melon. Yeah, Ribbon is behind, but with better build. Oh, and a Melon! Going down. Somewhat surprisingly there. But, I mean, early on, easily happened. Take a few hits in zone 2. Boss shrine as well, so Ribbon with the lead. Ribbon with the lead is a very dangerous lead. Doing some shopping. Pretty okay shop. I mean, pretty bad shop. That's not okay at all. This is a food shop though. But Oh, and Fireball as well. Ooh, there's also a secret shop. There is probably no way to get that. But get that with the food shop bomb, I mean, but Ribbon has Blood Drum to just dig in there for a 1 gold and 1/2 heart costing lead boots here. Pretty interesting that Melon hasn't checked black. None of these races have checked black. Like, Shield Spell's too much to give up on, but Melon was in the lead and didn't know that. Phasing is very much okay. And it's definitely not worth giving up Shield Spell for. Melon, meanwhile, with the Gluttony, gonna crack open the super secret shop, but won't even go in there for the pretty practically free lead boots. Transmute Tomes in purple for Ribbon. I'm still pretty surprised at not checking black, because something in black could be very good. If a Melon screen watching, this is definitely a black check. I mean, Transmute can also net you some good items as well, so I don't know. Ribbon doing the pretty smart thing of picking up the monocle first before opening the chest. What popped Ribbon's rostrum? I didn't even realize. I don't know. Additional damage up on this phasing dagger with these big digs. Ooh, and Ribbon seeing some armor thanks to the monocle. Ribbon, get armor, please. Your wish has been granted. Yeah, Melon is on the same floor with a comparable build. Big dig pickup for Melon. Boots of Pain. Pretty big. What's this? Nice. That is amazing. But yeah, I'd actually favor Lith's position right now. It's about even. Oh gosh, health. It's about even. But it does have pain. Boots. A red check? Luminous Torch? I'm surprised we haven't seen like any black checks. I didn't see what was in black for Ribbon. Ribbon had a monocle, it's probably able to see. Yeah, definitely. Some health would be nice after that boss room. This is a 5 damage phasing dagger. Oh, no, yeah, 5. Jeez. Just pop a shield of Melon. There we go. Melon's in a pretty precarious spot. Yeah, definitely packing up, dealing with these statues properly. Just hitting that one has phasing after all. It's pretty even for both races. Ribbon does have move dig now though. And a mystery ring? Whatever this mystery ring is. Charisma. Oh, health situation for both races is pretty bad. A Melon going down. Ribbon, meanwhile, isn't looking too hot. I don't like... Oh look, have 2 courage items. Riven's gonna say no to that. Oi. Shield spell. Ready to go though, at least. Topping off to Obsidian Cat is fine. Whoa, transmute spell. Yeah, Ribbon checking every shop for something. I might take this Hollow Crown for an additional hit. I probably will. I also don't like move dig when slow playing because that can easily open rooms that you don't want opened. Oh, Wrist Charm though. You really don't need the extra damage. But sure. Wrist Charm is currently active thanks to the Curse Heart. Yeah, this is slow play. TM. Patented slow play procedures. Some anti-heart containers, that's somewhat insulting. Oh, I didn't know that happened! That just turned the curse heart into a real heart, which means Risk is no longer active. That's not something you see every day. Is getting empty heart containers to fill them. To uncurse hearts. Oh, Ribbon! What is this? Oh yeah, that's how you know. Interesting. Sounds fun. You have 0 hearts, they're pretty much undead, like everything else in the crypt. That's very interesting. Necroscience. Yeah, we've been doing the slow play. This Blood Reaper has gone some pretty massive value. You're gonna get some pretty good heals with all the enemies you'd be killing in Zone 5. Curse Potion too for Ribbon. Slow play procedures. Drink that, do it. Probably will drink after taking 1 hit from Dead Ringer or something. Ooh, Wrist Charm. I just realized. There we go. Yeah, Blood Weapon. Got. So 10 Curse Heart Containers for Ribbon. Kinda pog. Infinity plus 2. $1,001 damage. Yeah, there goes Risk. It seems like Ribbon will be able to clean this up unless something horribly wrong goes wrong. Happens. And there it is, the final lure for the Necrodancer. Boop. Finishing with the race time of 1337.18. What a gamer. Papa.